This job is the biggest nightmare I've ever experienced. Let me show you. So about a month ago, this property was ready for the final spraying. All the walls, as you can tell, they were prepared, and generally the whole place was ready for us to install the bathrooms, herringbone flooring, oak stairs, and just generally getting all this finished, fitting doors. The way we do the doors in here is not architrave, so we have shadow gaps around the door. It's quite interesting. I'll show you when I get upstairs. But as I was opening around the doors, like you see in here, I was making these openings, I started realizing some interesting things in terms of wiring and plumbing. So many problems, like dangerous stuff. So I had to obviously say this to my client and show him all the stuff that I can see. And we're talking here about stuff like this. Generally this was a live cable just hidden in there, and this connector, that's socket wire, that's 2.5 cable. So now there's been disconnected, but there was 3 cables branching off of here. As they were pulling and ripping the cables, you see what happened to this data cable here. Is all smashed up. Look at the state of these electrical cables, yeah? Like all of this, because how they were pulling it and ripping it, and then in some cases where they ripped it out, they just kind of, as you see, they just taped it. We've got connector blocks under the floor like this, and it's just millions of things in here. Screws went through the data cables and all sorts of other problems. And when I saw that, I thought, I can't just let that go, you know. No grommets, it's just a mighty mess. And so then the client decided to take a professional opinion. So he got some, look at this, all of this was hidden under the floor. So the client got some professional electricians to give him a statement, and they found like tens of faults in here that they said, we're just cutting off the power here, this place is dangerous. So as you see, like all the walls, we've spent so much time because the plastering was so bad. We were sanding it and filling it and sanding it. It's all been kind of brought to a point where it's ready to go, and then now we've lifted all the floors, and basically, oh, even look at that. So they must have run out of a pipe, put a straight connector there, another one. I mean, there's an elbow there. I mean, what's the point? This pipe could have gone in one piece, bend that over, bend in there, and just one elbow here in the wall, somewhere where you can access it. Like, they just done that everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So it's crazy. Nothing is straight, nothing is in level. Like these doors, I'm gonna be making these bespoke doors. They're 2.4 meter tall and 1.2 meter wide. 2 doors, yeah. Look at the wall. Look at the wall. Crazy. So we're wrapping the stairs with oak. Had this restored, remade. We had this made of mahogany because those posts were not existing, so we just kind of kept as the original. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. See, this door frame I've installed. So there'll be no architrave here. It's just a shadow gap. yeah, that's like a nice little thing. I've made those little cupboards here as well. Like as you see, same thing, shallow gap, no framing, no lucky trave, just shallow gap. So I had this beaded and filled and plastered. He's on a push latch. I'm gonna change those because they're dangerous for children, can poke your eye. So I'm gonna get these headage ones that after you open the door they retract back in. So yeah, rebated doors as well, so you won't be able to see what's inside of the cupboard. Generally it's a very nice project to work on because there's so many different things that we're doing here, but it's a shame that I didn't build this loft conversion and this extensions here, because it was a massive job for someone and they messed up absolutely every single aspect of this job. None of the floors are these are brand new floors. Some of them like 40 mil, some rooms are 40 mil out of level. 40 mil on a brand new loft floors. It's just shocking, you know. How can people sleep, you know, after they do this to other people? I don't know. So just to summarize this, yes, it's very demotivating that we were nearly there and then suddenly the job turns into a bombshell again, and we've been coming and going to this property for about a year now. For this or the other reason we had to stop working because of this, because of that. Many times I was considering just meeting the client and saying, look, I can't do this, you know, let's just sit down, resolve the money between us, and let's just say, you know, if I owe you something, I just pay you back, or if you owe me, then you pay me, and we just shake hands, because I just can't do this anymore. But I can't do it. I've never done it before. I've never abandoned a job, and it's a really nice guy. The client is genuinely very nice guy that got scammed and robbed, and I feel like I'm doing the right thing, helping him out and bringing this to the end. So yeah, follow me so you can see the end product. Thank you. Bye for now.